Big budgets don't always mean better games. Sometimes smaller studios craft experiences so refined, they outshine the biggest blockbusters. Here are 15 incredible AA games that deliver gameplay, depth, and excitement far beyond what you'd expect. Elex 2 throws you into a vast, unpredictable world where danger lurks around every corner and every decision shapes your journey. As Jax, you must unite warring factions and face a mysterious new threat that could destroy everything. The game's open-ended exploration rewards curiosity, with sprawling landscapes filled with hidden secrets, unique NPCs, and meaningful choices. Combat is brutal and strategic, giving you the freedom to mix melee, ranged, and jetpack-powered aerial attacks. Speaking of jetpacks, soaring across Magalan never gets old, adding a whole new layer to traversal and combat. The world feels alive, with shifting alliances, evolving settlements, and dynamic encounters that make every playthrough different. Deep RPG mechanics let you customize your skills and playstyle, ensuring no two players experience the game the same way. Every choice carries weight, from political decisions to personal relationships, shaping not just your story, but the fate of the entire world. If you crave a challenging, immersive RPG with true player freedom, Elex 2 is a journey worth taking. Chorus takes space combat to a whole new level, blending high-speed dogfights with a gripping, emotional story. You play as Nara, a former warrior of a dark cult, now on a quest for redemption as she faces the very forces she once served. At your side is Forsaken, an advanced, sentient starfighter with devastating abilities that evolve as you push the limits of your skills. The game's fluid and responsive combat lets you warp through space, outmaneuver enemies, and unleash deadly precision strikes in cinematic battles. Each mission throws you into breathtaking starfields, eerie ruins, and massive enemy fleets, making every encounter feel dynamic and intense. As you explore, you'll uncover secrets, forge alliances, and unlock powerful upgrades that change the way you fight. The haunting atmosphere, backed by a stunning soundtrack, pulls you deeper into its dark, mysterious universe. Every battle, every choice, and every victory brings Nara closer to breaking free from her past. If you're looking for an intense, story-driven space shooter with exhilarating combat, Chorus is a ride you don't want to miss.
First one cleared. Now for the final one.
Still here. Fight on.
We're free. My head's clearing. Just go. They'll back us up with shields.
Steelrising throws you into an alternate history where the French Revolution unfolds in the shadow of towering, relentless automata. As Aegis, a deadly and elegant mechanical warrior, you'll carve your way through a reimagined 18th century Paris, now a battlefield ruled by ruthless machines. Combat is fast, fluid, and punishing, demanding precision as you master a variety of weapons and upgrades to take on enemies that are as stylish as they are brutal. The city itself is hauntingly beautiful, with crumbling landmarks and eerie streets steeped in mystery, waiting to be explored. Every encounter is a test of skill, forcing you to adapt, evade, and strike with deadly efficiency. The world building is rich with intrigue, blending historical figures with an unsettling dystopian twist that keeps you hooked. With deep RPG mechanics, meaningful choices, and a rewarding sense of progression, Steelrising offers a gripping journey through a revolution like no other. Whether you're drawn in by the intense combat or the atmospheric storytelling, this is a game that refuses to be forgotten. Weird West throws you into a dark and twisted version of the Wild West, where gunslingers share the frontier with supernatural horrors. Every choice you make shapes the world around you, from the people you help or betray to the enemies you leave behind. The game's deep reactive world lets you carve your own path, whether through brutal gunfights, clever stealth, or using the environment to your advantage. Each character you play has their own story, but their fates are intertwined, creating a narrative that shifts based on your decisions. From cursed towns to eerie swamps, every location feels alive with mystery and danger lurking around every corner. Combat is fast, tactical, and rewarding, giving you the freedom to experiment with creative solutions. The world doesn't wait for you. Events unfold whether you're there to witness them or not, making every playthrough unique. Strange creatures, dark magic, and ruthless outlaws ensure there's never a dull moment in this haunting reimagining of the frontier. If you're craving an immersive, choice-driven adventure with a supernatural twist, Weird West delivers an unforgettable journey. Deliver Us Mars takes you on a gripping sci-fi journey where survival, mystery, and emotion collide on the desolate surface of the Red Planet. As astronaut Kathy Johansson, you embark on a high-stakes mission to recover stolen colony ships. But the deeper you go, the more secrets you uncover. The game's stunning environments make every moment feel immersive, from navigating vast Martian landscapes to exploring abandoned structures filled with echoes of the past. Platforming and puzzle solving are key to progression, with tense climbing sequences and zero-gravity traversal adding a layer of realism and challenge. Every decision and discovery pushes you further into a deeply personal story of loss, hope, and humanity's survival. The atmosphere is thick with tension, amplified by a haunting soundtrack and breathtaking visuals that bring Mars to life. Physics-based mechanics make every movement feel weighty and deliberate, drawing you into the struggles of a lone astronaut against impossible odds. With its cinematic storytelling and thought-provoking themes, Deliver Us Mars is more than just a space adventure. It's an emotional journey that will stay with you long after the credits roll.
Are to remain in their homes.
Ghostrunner throws you into a high-speed cyberpunk world where every move is a matter of life and death. As a lethal cyber warrior, you'll slash, dash, and wall run through a towering dystopian city, taking down enemies in lightning-fast one-hit combat. Precision is everything. One mistake means starting over, but mastering the fluid movement and razor-sharp reflexes turns every battle into a deadly dance. The neon-soaked environments are as breathtaking as they are unforgiving, immersing you in a world of towering skyscrapers, ruthless enemies, and a haunting AI-controlled society. With each upgrade, you unlock new ways to outmaneuver and outsmart your foes, keeping the adrenaline pumping from start to finish. The pulse-pounding synthwave soundtrack fuels the intensity, making every moment feel cinematic and exhilarating. Ghostrunner isn't just about speed, it's about mastery, rewarding those who push their skills to the limit. Every encounter is a puzzle, every kill a perfect execution, and every level a test of precision and strategy. If you're ready for a fast-paced, heart-pounding challenge set in a stunning cyberpunk universe, this is the game you've been waiting for.
Dome on lockdown.
Each guard has a built-in lockdown chip. Disabling them will unlock the doors.
Alternate.
Remnant 2 takes everything great about its predecessor and cranks it up to a whole new level, delivering an intense, unpredictable, and endlessly replayable experience. This isn't just another shooter. It's a world-shifting, dimension-hopping fight for survival against nightmarish creatures and overwhelming odds. With procedurally generated levels, no two playthroughs are the same, keeping exploration fresh and combat encounters unpredictable. The deep RPG mechanics allow you to customize your character with unique archetypes, powerful gear, and game-changing abilities that shape how you fight. Gunplay is tight and satisfying, blending precision shooting with brutal melee combat for high-stakes battles where every move matters. Whether you're venturing solo or teaming up in co-op, the dynamic enemies and epic boss fights will push your skills to the limit. The eerie, beautifully crafted worlds are filled with hidden secrets, rewarding those who dare to explore the unknown. Every decision, every upgrade, and every encounter adds to the tension, making victory feel hard-earned and exhilarating. If you're looking for a game that challenges you at every turn, while delivering thrilling action and deep lore, Remnant 2 is an unforgettable journey into chaos.
C'est parti!
Mortal Shell is a brutal and atmospheric action RPG that tests your patience, skill, and resilience in a hauntingly beautiful yet unforgiving world. Every battle is a deadly dance, where precise timing and calculated strikes are the only way to survive against relentless foes. Instead of traditional leveling, you inhabit fallen warriors known as shells, each offering unique abilities and playstyles to master. The game's signature hardening mechanic adds a fresh twist to combat, allowing you to turn to stone mid-fight for strategic counters and last-second saves. The eerie landscapes are drenched in mystery, filled with cryptic lore, hidden secrets, and grotesque enemies lurking in the shadows. Each encounter demands focus, There's no mindless button mashing here, only methodical, rewarding combat that punishes recklessness. The haunting soundtrack and striking visuals immerse you in a world that feels ancient, decayed, and brimming with danger. Whether you embrace a cautious approach or charge headfirst into battle, every moment is intense, and every victory feels well-earned. If you crave a challenging yet deeply immersive experience that rewards mastery and perseverance, Mortal Shell is a journey you won't forget. The Ascent throws you headfirst into a gritty, neon-drenched cyberpunk world where chaos reigns and survival is anything but guaranteed. As a low-level worker in a towering megacity, you suddenly find yourself at the center of a brutal power struggle when the corporation that controls everything mysteriously collapses. Armed to the teeth, you'll blast through waves of ruthless enemies, using an arsenal of devastating weapons and cybernetic upgrades to carve your own path. The game's top-down twin-stick combat is fast, explosive, and deeply satisfying, rewarding skillful movement, strategic cover usage, and well-timed abilities. Whether you play solo or in co-op, the dynamic world is packed with high-intensity firefights, hidden secrets, and jaw-dropping environments that bring this dystopian future to life. Every district tells a story, from seedy underground markets to towering skyscrapers pulsing with neon lights. The RPG elements add depth, letting you customize your character, upgrade cybernetic enhancements, and tailor your playstyle for ultimate efficiency. With a gripping atmosphere, deep lore, and non-stop action, The Ascent delivers a thrilling cyberpunk experience that keeps you hooked from start to finish. Wanted Dead throws you into a relentless fusion of high-octane gunplay and brutal melee combat, delivering an experience that feels both stylish and unforgiving. Playing as Lieutenant Hannah Stone, a hardened elite operative, you'll carve through waves of mercenaries, cyborgs, and ruthless criminals in a neon-soaked cyberpunk Hong Kong. The combat is a brutal ballet of bullets and blades, demanding precision, quick reflexes, and the perfect balance between ranged firepower and up-close swordplay. Every encounter is a test of skill, with enemy AI that pushes you to adapt, parry, and strike with deadly efficiency. The game's hand-to-hand combat is visceral, filled with bone-crunching executions that make every takedown feel impactful. Meanwhile, the world-building drips with dystopian charm, blending noir storytelling with a world riddled with corruption and conspiracies. Off the battlefield, the game offers quirky side activities, unexpected humor, and a unique cast of characters that add depth to the chaos. With its mix of classic action game mechanics and modern stylized combat, Wanted Dead delivers a thrilling, uncompromising ride that keeps you on edge from start to finish.
Grenade! Grenade! You gotta watch out.
Warhammer 40k Boltgun unleashes pure, unfiltered carnage in a gloriously retro-inspired shooter that puts you in the armor of a battle-hardened space marine. This is a love letter to classic FPS games, delivering fast-paced, adrenaline-pumping action where every shot, slash, and explosion feels thunderous. Armed with the iconic Boltgun and a brutal arsenal of devastating weapons, you'll rip through hordes of chaos forces in a blood-soaked crusade across gothic battlefields. The combat is relentless, rewarding aggressive movement, pinpoint accuracy, and unrelenting firepower. Environments are drenched in Warhammer's signature grimdark atmosphere, with towering cathedrals, twisted war zones, and ancient relics telling a story of eternal conflict. The pixel-perfect visuals blend nostalgia with modern polish, creating an experience that's both familiar and fresh. Every encounter is a brutal test of skill, demanding quick reflexes and a relentless thirst for destruction. Whether you're shredding heretics with explosive rounds or carving through enemies in a relentless charge, Boltgun delivers a power fantasy that feels as heavy as the armor you wear. This is Warhammer combat at its most intense, pure, brutal, and utterly satisfying. Asterigos, Curse of the Stars, invites you into a world of myth and mystery, blending fast-paced combat with an enchanting yet treacherous realm inspired by ancient Greek and Roman mythology. You step into the role of Hilda, a fearless warrior searching for the truth behind a long-lost civilization cursed by celestial forces. Armed with a versatile combat system, you can seamlessly switch between weapons like swords, spears, and magic-infused attacks, tailoring your playstyle to each intense encounter. The game's world is a visual spectacle, brimming with towering ruins, mystical creatures, and secrets waiting to be uncovered. Every battle is a test of skill, as enemy patterns demand precise dodges, well-timed strikes, and strategic adaptability. But beyond the combat, a rich narrative unfolds, pulling you deeper into the lore of a kingdom frozen in time. Choices shape your journey, unraveling the fate of a world trapped in the grip of an ancient curse. With its captivating art direction, engaging RPG elements, and rewarding exploration, Asterigos, Curse of the Stars, delivers a mesmerizing adventure that keeps you hooked until the very end. Necromunda Hired Gun throws you into the lawless depths of a brutal cyberpunk underworld, where survival is earned through sheer firepower and unrelenting speed. As a ruthless bounty hunter, you carve your own path through the Hive City's darkest corners, taking on high-risk contracts for cold, hard cash. The action is relentless. Wall running, grappling, and high-speed gunfights make every encounter a thrilling test of skill. Armed with an arsenal of customizable weapons, you can blast through enemies with devastating firepower, adapting your loadout to each chaotic battle. But you're not alone. Your cybernetic mastiff is more than just a companion, it's a lethal ally, tearing through enemies at your command. The game's gritty atmosphere is dripping with Warhammer 40k lore, bringing to life a world of crime lords, mutants, and warring factions. With RPG-style upgrades, lightning-fast movement, and adrenaline-fueled combat, Necromunda Hired Gun delivers a high-octane experience where the only rule is survival at any cost. The Forgotten City is a gripping narrative adventure that thrusts you into a beautifully recreated ancient Roman city where every choice carries weight and mystery lurks around every corner. Trapped in a time loop, you must unravel the secrets of this cursed civilization where a single sin can doom everyone. The game's deep storytelling, shaped by your decisions, allows for multiple paths, encouraging exploration and critical thinking. As you interact with its richly developed characters, you'll uncover hidden motives, dark conspiracies, and moral dilemmas that challenge your perception of right and wrong. The city itself feels alive, with stunning architecture, haunting whispers of the past, and a constant sense of tension as you work to break the cycle. With its intricate blend of historical authenticity and supernatural intrigue, The Forgotten City delivers a uniquely immersive experience, making every moment feel like a step deeper into a grand, unfolding mystery. Will you piece together the truth before time runs out?
Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now and find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
RoboCop. Rogue City puts you in the steel-plated boots of the legendary cyborg officer, delivering a thrilling mix of explosive action and hard-hitting justice. Patrol the crime-ridden streets of old Detroit, where corruption and violence run rampant, and every decision shapes the fate of the city. With a powerful arsenal at your disposal, from the iconic Auto 9 pistol to brutal hand-to-hand combat, every encounter feels weighty and satisfying. The game blends intense first-person shooting with investigative elements, allowing you to scan crime scenes, interrogate suspects, and uphold the law however you see fit. The immersive atmosphere, gritty neon-lit streets, and cyberpunk aesthetic bring the dystopian world to life, making you feel like a true enforcer of justice. Whether you're taking down gangs in high-speed chases or uncovering a conspiracy that threatens the city, every moment keeps you on edge. Step into the role of RoboCop and prove that justice is still alive, no matter how many enemies stand in your way. Great games aren't always the ones with the biggest budget sometimes. The real gems are the ones that dare to do things differently. If any of these titles caught your eye, there's a whole world of incredible experiences waiting beyond the usual blockbusters. What are your favorite hidden standouts? Let's keep the conversation going.